Hello, beautiful people. I have to talk really, really, really fast today because it's only taping only like a few minutes and I don't want to lose anything. I'm gonna keep my eye out and see if that it's still recording. Right now, we're gonna take a quick look at Iceland. It has started back up again. You remember when it had a whole bunch of earthquakes, and there was more than one volcano that was actually erupting. This was several months ago. Well, it's starting back up again, and right now, if you take a real quick look, you'll see that there are actually earthquakes that are leading right straight to the volcanoes. There's one on under arrest right now. Got the clusters over here. I'm gonna try to squeeze in the clusters, but first I'm gonna try to get a whole overview of the entire island, so that way at least I can get this in. Also, you see a larger earthquake here. Oh, it just didn't get it because it's too far away. I hate that. It's just so many symbols. There we go. A 2.4 about 14 hours ago. But let's look at the whole island just in case we won't be able to do it. Okay, we got it in. All right, as you can see, you have a blue divergent line, this boundary that is right here. You see one here, and this is a fault line. That's a fault line. That's a fault line. Now, if you take a good look, you'll see that there's nothing but earthquakes right on the blue line. And the volcanoes just happen to be right there on it too. And then connected to the actual fault line, you have the volcanoes there, another earthquake right there on it, and earthquakes still along it. There's another volcano, another volcano, and then look at that, right along that area there. Now, the blue divergent line are spreading ridges. That's what it does. Now, it doesn't really define it if it's actually in the water versus the land. But the thing is normally it's considered, if it's white, it is a fault line. And normally if it's blue, that's what it is. And it's blue out here and blue right there. I'll have to do some research, but that's the way I understood the ledger that's with this particular app. Now, there's some interesting information that I learned about Iceland. I won't be able to get it into this video because I know it's going to cut off. Let me check and see. Yes, it's still recording, as far as I can see. So I'll go in and do what I can till it cuts me off. So with Iceland, Iceland has a history back to like 536 AD. And we're going to get into that. I'm going to do another short video after this. But this particular island has been responsible for an ice age. And this is why they don't like to admit it, it seems. I mean, when you search on it, it's very hard to find, but you do eventually find it. There was also a mini ice age in the 1400s, and they called that the Little Ice Age. But the one that was actual dark ages, that particular one, it stemmed from this particular island. So yes, this island is very important, extremely important. Let's take a look and see what's going on with these earthquakes. Let's get a closer view. They look like little baby tremors. That's what they look like in clusters. Now, that's once again, like I said, if things are lining up along a volcano, the only way you can really determine it to be factual is by checking a seismograph to see, exactly if it's magma moving. They look at the times, they can put on the charts. There's like a bottom row and the very bottom of the graph where they can actually tell.